Over at the Archimedes channel, they're trying to work out the best way to extract gold from old computer parts. First, collecting tons of pins that they suspect contain gold in the connections. Then, using a chemical gold solvent for the extraction. Potassium cyanide is added to distilled water. Then, gold stripper SG9 is added into the water next and mixed up. Once it's well mixed, in it go those pins, and the mixing continues. And you can see quite quickly, it makes a serious difference. Those pins, no longer gold plated. It's now all in the liquid. Carefully, it's poured out, leaving those pins behind. Now to move on to filtering that liquid. And it's quite simple to do, using a funnel and some cotton swab. There it goes. A little cleaner on the other side, still plenty to do. Now adding hydrogen peroxide. Just look at that incredible chemical reaction. Once it's settled, time to put it through an electrochemical process that causes the material needed, that is, the gold precipitate, to bond with that central rod and find its way to the bottom of the beaker. A stainless steel plate is dropped into the liquid first, then the clamp rod lowered. At that point, they're connected to a power supply. Here goes. And the power is flipped on. Check that out. The power supplied 10 volts for at least an hour. And you can see, again, this liquid has gone through a pretty serious change. The power is then turned off before touching anything. The gold has adhered to that stainless steel rod, down the center, the blading, all around it. That's carefully scraped away into a small beaker. And what won't come off with the scraping can be carefully rinsed down and off. That is a few steps from becoming solid gold. Now to that big jar of liquid. Carefully poured out, leaving some precipitate at the bottom. Time to put that through a filtration process. It needs to be carefully cleaned with distilled water. To that, some nitric acid can be poured over top. Then, the liquid poured out after a time and washed with distilled water once more. It's all about repeatedly filtering and getting down to that pure gold sludge. One more round of nitric acid and that distilled water, and then it'll be time to start heating up this powder. Over a hot plate, drying it out, and once it's dust, it could be dropped into a crucible and heated by flame or induction. A little borax added, and check it out. The gold coming together, solidifying under the heat. And another cool flash of chemical, there is some borax sprinkled on. That small piece of gold came from gold connection pins in computers.